Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is April 1st, 2018, and I have decided to do Crata. It's early in the morning, so I know some people may pop on and some people may be sleeping. You'll catch it on the replay. I don't plan on being on very long. I just want to come on and say Happy Resurrection Day. I hope that your Sunday is fruitful and fun if you celebrate the commercialization of Easter. I hope you find lots of eggs and you eat lots of bunny chocolate. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be creating some birthday cards. I have a few stamps that I really like playing with lately, and they're all like floral and butterfly stamps related. But I just want to craft with some things that you could craft with that are very inexpensive. This comes from the Dollar Tree, but you can go to Michael's or Target or the Dollar Tree and get inexpensive stamps. You all know how I feel about the Target Bullseye Playground stamps. They're not that great. They could be better, but that's okay. So we're going to be using this along with this little paper pad that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree. We're going to be using this right here for now. I also want to do a few little tropical cards. I hope that I get a chance to play with those. If not, no worries. I'm going to make sure I check the time and see how long. I don't want to be on too long because it is some of your Easter Sunday. Maybe you're just getting up, drinking some coffee, dipping it into a scone, and enjoying it. I'm just going to go ahead and craft as if I normally craft. And if you'd like to chat with me, go ahead and chat with me. Okay, so I'm going to be using this and this. Now, the one thing that I want that is not coming from the Dollar Tree or out of the Bullseye areas is the ink that I'm using. I usually have been fond of the Ranger ink brand, and this archival ink, which is definitely, it stains your stamps, which is okay unless you plan on trying to resell them as new. But anyone that is a stamper knows that once you ink your stamps up, they may not get cleaned properly. Okay, I'm using the Fiskars scoreboard, and I am going to use this paper pad that you can get online from Michael's. Dreamy is the brand, and I'm going to be using this color. What I did discover, because if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I cut slightly crooked whenever I'm trimming paper, but this actually, some of it is off, and so we're just going to cut this in half. All right, that is not half, but that's okay. No worries. I always do that. We're gonna make these sheets of paper the same size, because we can always go back and fix that. We can always go back and recut paper if need be. All right. So I'm trying to only use a little amount of paper right now, because I don't want to cut up a whole bunch of paper and then I run out of time to play around with the cards that I'm making. You see, I cut it and it's still off, so I'll go back and trim it once I score it, just so it's a little bit more even. Since I can't count and my measurements seem to be off today, I'm just going to fold it over first, and then I'll go and score it so it's a little bit better scored. Then I'll cut it. I'll trim it down to make it a bit better. I have a few plans today. I'm not sure about yourself, but I plan on sprinkling the little roommate with lots and lots of water. I bought this little water hydrant thing that you plug into the water hose and it kind of sprays water out. He likes water, and his father and I have decided that that's what we're going to do, as well as I'm going to cook a meal. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but hopefully it's something that everyone will like, including myself, because sometimes when I cook, even though everyone else in the house likes it, I don't really care for it. I'm not even sure why. So let's see. All right. See, that side is fairly even. Ooh. This lady said she's going to have to give me a one-on-one of cutting. I was like, okay, I welcome that. I definitely need it. And I don't want to cut too much of the card off, considering it's already going to be an odd shape. So here we are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to mark up this paper, and then I have to pull out another paper. So, and I just find that this is easier for me to do versus how I normally try to do it, which is eyeball it. Okay. And I guess I need 2 sheets. The good thing about the little Dollar Tree paper pads is that they give you a fair amount. I think they give you 6 sheets in the paper pad. I think they give you 6 sheets. So they give you 6 sheets of paper. That would be awesome, because you can essentially make 6 of the same style of card. And I've already used one, but I need to make some birthday cards. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Alright, and now I'm going to try to push it as far as possible up there on the line. If I cut it a little bit off the line, it's okay. I did give myself some wiggle room, because you all know how I cut. Let's see. Yep. Here we go. Alrighty. Alright. So here we are. This is how it's going to look. Just like that. And the other one, which is completely off. You see that? I don't even know how that's possible. Oh, I know how it's possible. Because this card is a different shape than this card. Ooh, goodness, see? It's only off by a little bit, and it's still wonky. Let's see. Alrighty, there we go. So we got those to the side. Now, I was going to say, I thought I'd pull some paper out. I'm going to pull out some of this pound of paper from Cardstock Warehouse Paper Company. And here's the SKU in case you're interested. The SKU probably has changed. I got this in 2016, but you can always check it out and see. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to use yellow, if I can find a good size yellow one. Yellow and I have become very, very good friends lately. And just to break it up a little bit, I'm going to use pink as or purple as well. Sometimes I feel like pink and purple can be synonymous because so many people love pink and purple. And I'm going to, what I plan on doing with this salad is I'm going to take the cupcake and I'm just going to stamp it all over the page. And I got to find a sentiment and like a banner and go from there. All right, so let's do that. I've been using this paper that I made a card from, but I've just been using it as scrap paper kinda to ink over. And I don't want to do a double thing. I want it to be its own little thing. And I'll probably use this happy birthday from the, this is another Dollar Tree stamp, and it comes from, this Three Birds makes it. And I showed this in a previous video with the cactus card I created. So if you are interested, they probably still have them in stock. And they do seem to replenish them from time to time. You just have to catch them. I know some crafters feel like people get all of it before they can get to it. I'm just opening this up and look at it. It's, the thing about this Dollar Tree stamp, I have another Dollar Tree stamp that I found in my collection. In case you're interested, here's the SKU. You can put that number in on dollartree.com and see if they have it. The thing that I like about these Dollar Tree stamps is that they're cut out. They're all shaped the way they want you to use them. The only thing I don't like is these corners are pointy. So that's what I don't like. I'm just going to grab some ink and I'm going to use black because I just like that color a little bit better on darker shades of paper unless I'm doing like a layering. And then we're just going to put this to the side and ink it up just like that, bringing the ink to the stamp as I've been told and taught in my many journeys of stamping. I wouldn't mind a cupcake right now myself, actually. And this paper pad and this stamp go so well together. I think Dollar Tree is probably trying to do collections as well. Okay, so I'm going to do a few generation stamps. Alright, because I'm going to cut this again so you won't be able to see it. Not all of it at least. So I do want to have some crisp images as well as some non-crisp images. Alright. And you see right here where's that little, good morning ma'am, how are you today? When you see some of that little white, that means that the operator of the ink pad didn't do it that well. And you can try and reapply it. And you can also look at the stamp itself to see how well it is supposed to come out. So if you look at it and you see it's all solid on here, then you know that you're not doing a good job of applying your ink. But sometimes, on occasion, the stamp is actually meant to look like that. So you just got to keep that in mind. And no matter how many times you re-ink it and apply pressure, it will not come out the way you expect it, because that's how the creators of that stamp intended for it to be. So welcome everyone that just arrived. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Easter to you all. I hope that your day is going to be as marvelous as you want it to be. I'm going to put that to the side. And now I'm going to do this other one. We're just making some cards, a few birthday cards. And I want to start off with showing you that you don't have to have a lot of fancy stuff. You just need to have some things. It doesn't have to be super fancy. Good morning, Joyce. Happy Easter. Yeah, I got a few tricks up my sleeve coming soon, Joyce. I am not all the way back because I don't like my setup currently. I feel like I don't have enough lighting. And I'm going to make all of these images more crisp than the other one. But I am back. The only thing is I still haven't unpacked all of my stuff. So I don't have everything. Whatever I show you at the beginning of the video is what I'll be using throughout the video. And really what's bugging me is that I don't have any trim or a lot of jewels. Not a lot of bling. But as I dig through old boxes versus new boxes, I'm finding things that I really, really enjoy. Because as I told y'all before, I wasn't always a scrapbooker. I was more of a collector of the stuff because I knew one day I was going to meet a lot of fabulous people who would encourage me to be better. All right. I don't know the measurement of this, but if I can look at it, it looks like 4x4 maybe. So, and this Dollar Tree stamp, I feel, works a lot better than the Target stamp. And you would not think that. You would think that Target probably would have better quality items, considering it's Target. And we made it a bougie name by calling it Target. But their stamps, in my opinion, are not the business. They suck, actually. So we're going to put that there. Put that there. I hope everyone's doing great. Is everyone drinking coffee? Did you just wake up? You still have crust in your eyes? I did not drink any coffee this morning because I don't drink coffee. But I don't have crust in my eye, so I'm doing okay. Well, thank you, Joyce. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot. Have you started coloring? Are we still on for this scrapbook thing in August? Because I have to set aside money. I don't have, I don't have a steady income anymore like I used to. So I have to really, really plan out whether I can go to Joann or Michael's when they have those super good sales or that. Because I have to see if my boyfriend can take vacation so I can go to a scrapbook expo. Alright, so I'm going to retrim that paper just a little bit. And I'm going to trim it on both sides versus one side because I don't want it to be, I want it to continue to hold this square shape versus a rectangle. And let's go ahead and do that. Yep, so it's 4x4. Alright, I had already talked to him about it and he said that I could go. Which is good. So we're going to break it down to 3.5. I think 3.5 is a good measurement. Let's see. Yeah, 3.5 is a good measurement. Let's do right here. I'm always nervous about cutting. You know, they say measure twice, cut once. Not me. I'm like, measure a million times and still screw up and have to go back and cut it again. Alright, and this paper is really, really thick. Oh, yeah, we'll see. I thought they had like hotel, not, I know they have, it's in a hotel, but I thought they had like crops at nighttime you have to sign up for. I was thinking of doing that. My son is, a wild man, but he'll be closer to 3 at that time, so maybe he'll understand when mommy says no. He can't do it. I'm just gonna cut this down again to make it a lot better. So this is how it's going to look. Yep, I like that. What do y'all think? And then we're gonna cut this one down. Okay, yeah. I had looked online, they said registration doesn't start until May. So that's cool. We're supposed to be traveling later on in the year. So we'll see how that works. We haven't got tickets for anything yet, so I don't know. But the bad thing is we'll be driving, which I don't like driving long distances, but we'll do it. I have to. All right. So now what I'm going to do, instead of wasting these scraps that I just cut out, I'm going to turn them over like this. Get my scrap sheet of paper again. And I'm going to see if Happy Birthday will fit on here. Does it fit? Nah, almost, but close, but no cigar. So maybe I'll figure something out in a minute. In un momento. Okay, so let's put this to the side. And Cover a clothespin with them. What? Cover a clothespin with them. I don't know what that means. But I don't have a clothespin close by, so I don't have a clothespin at all, actually, that I know where it's at. So I want this one to flip open like that. I've been into those type of cards. Well, I've been trying to make those type of cards lately. And I keep seeming to go back to the original sideways, the small strips. Huh? Use these? Oh, the small strips. Yeah, we'll see. Let me go ahead and put this one down first. Excuse the frog in my throat. Little Rana in my throat. And here we go with this. This one is a little bit awkward. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So I can't find my tape runner at all, which is awesome. Super awesome. I have to pack, like I just moved back home in my home, and I have to repack up a few things for the guest room because our roof has a leak in it. So I wasn't finished unpacking, but that's what I'll be doing today because they're going to come out and do an assessment tomorrow because this house is fairly new. And so they need to see if it's weather damage. And I think it is from the hurricane. Because, you know, my boyfriend is not here that often. So he won't know. You know, he doesn't know what's going on all the time because he's not here. Which is so frustrating for me because I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's like when you have, you know, a husband and a wife team. And the husband doesn't know anything about the finances, and then something happens to the wife and you're like, I thought you knew about this. And he's like, no, I didn't know. She carried the I just made the money and she took care of it. Or vice versa, the lady doesn't know anything and then the husband passes away. It's just so frustrating to not have a grasp of what actually happened. But now they're saying if it's not, they're going to inspect to see if it's weather related. If not weather related, then they're going to see if it's faulty installation or poor building. And I really hope that it's just weather. I hope the weather got a hold of a few shingles and tore the crap up out of them. Because if it's faulty buildership, I do not feel like dealing with the company again and trying to figure out how we can get this resolved. It's a minor thing in comparison to people that have lost everything and other people that, you know, paid the ultimate price with their life during the weather. So I'm not going to complain much. It's just a big pain in the behind to have to deal with that. So I hear Michael's has had a great sale on some of their what's trending things. I did not go to Michael's yesterday. I didn't go anywhere. I was being slothful, unfortunately. I didn't feel like going anywhere, and then I'm having back spasms again, which is super awesome, super great, wonderful, 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 wonderful. So I talked about it in the video that I haven't uploaded yet, but I am dreading going to the doctor. I know it's going to happen soon, and I do not want him to tell me that I'm going to have surgery. That would be super horrible. All right, so I've I've taped everything down, and again, we're going to have it open up like this. And I'm going to pick these up. Yes, back pain is horrible. Because your back, even though they say your brain and heart do a lot of, you know, all the stuff. Your heart pumps the blood, your brain tells your body what to do, but your back holds you together, keeps you together. I'm just pulling these strips off. Y'all have any plans for today? Any crafty plans or any family gatherings? Any egg egg hunts if you celebrate the commercialization of Easter. I wanted to do a little egg hunt in the backyard, but last weekend, because my next door neighbor said she saw a rattlesnake, I had these two big, huge, beautiful cactuses, or cacti, and I had to take them down. Well, I didn't have to, but my baby's safety is way more important than beautification of my backyard, so we dug them up. So now it's just it's a void, and we're thinking about getting a shed back there. My boyfriend thinks that he's going to put me in the shed. No, it was no fun. I can believe that, Joyce, that the back surgery is no fun. Recovery is always worse than the surgery. And sometimes you're like, I could have did without this. I'm just pulling these backs off. I pop them up for Wandering Dreamer 555 because she likes using pop dots a lot on her projects. So I just thought I would do that because it's fun. All right, now this is the one that's a little bit crazy because it is not cut right. This paper, even though I measured it properly, well, I think I measured it properly, it's off a little bit. Which does bug me in a way, but it's okay. No worries. No worries. Just pulling this tape off. I hope y'all are enjoying the day so far. I hope and pray that nothing catastrophic happens today. No weirdo walks into some place and does a whole bunch of craziness. Because, you know, we've had enough of that. We need to actually get it together. Yeah, that's what I told his father that we should do, is have a small little Easter egg hunt. And I told him that, you know, on the way home he can grab an Easter basket from Walmart. They have one with like these 3 balls in it, and my son loves balls. Basketball, football, baseball, soccer balls, any kind. He loves balls, balloons, and bubbles. So what we're going to do, I had bought another bubble maker because the one we had purchased from Wally World was off. It's broken, it leaks out. So what we're going to do is connect the two. I'm going to have that going, and then I'll connect. I bought a little water hydrant thing from Tuesday morning, and what I think we're going to do is just run that and let him play in the backyard. So I'm going to use this. I think that'll work. I hope it works. Happy Easter. Thank you so much, Jan. I hope you're having a great day, and I'm quite sure you have a lot of fun-filled things going on for Easter. Just making some simple, easy, inexpensive cards this morning. I have to make a few more birthday cards. I made some yesterday, and so I'm just continuing that trend today. And it being April, yeah, that's cool. That's the beauty about having more than one child. I think you get to do a little bit more fun things, but I think it also gives you a bigger headache at times. Because I'm not sure if your children change their mind frequently as my little one does, and he's only 2. He drives me crazy with that. Because, you know, he's learning his own, I suppose. He's just learning how to be a little person. That drives mommy crazy. So I'm going to just put this little happy birthday right there. So I'm just stamping it with some archival ink, and just going to do one right there. This happy birthday. I missed a comment. You know, I think we've, we think we're good to go as people. But looking back on it, I was like, yeah, my mom was definitely crazy, and I probably helped her with that craziness. So we probably drive our parents crazier than we should at points, at some point. But my little one is definitely bonkers on some instances. Yesterday, I fed the cat, and then I gave him a banana for a snack, and he was running, and the banana fell because I peeled down some of the peel on a banana, and it fell. So he was upset about that, rightfully so, because he likes bananas. But I gave him another one, and he was pouting still over the banana that he dropped. He walks up, good morning, Deb. He walks up the stairs, and he drops it again. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. The older kids are a little bit more balanced than the little ones. I keep saying that my son is going through his emotional phase right now. Yeah, so he got up the stairs and dropped the banana again. And luckily, we had a bunch of bananas. Is that what it's called? A bunch? Yeah. So I was like, okay, come down. I said, let me just take the banana upstairs for you versus you continuously to waste my food. And then he eats half the banana and he's like, here. Like he gives me the other piece. I'm like, what? You don't want the banana? He's like, no, I don't want it. All right, okay. When we're in the car and he's finished with it, he just throws his fruit or on the floor. I usually just give him apple and banana, but he throws it on the floor. So I'm like, really? That's what we're doing these days. Okay, so I'm going to try to make a little banner. I suck at this. Exactly. Definitely a banana saga. I really do suck at these tales. So that We Are Memory Keepers punch board that everyone has is definitely for me. Happy Easter to you as well. I hope you have a fun-filled day. I hope the family's doing great. No, I'm not. Not at all. Definitely not. Oh my goodness. That messed up my whole day, that question right there. No, no, no. I don't want any more. I used to want 3 boys when I was younger. But now I'm not that insane anymore, so I'm good. No, I'm old. I'm old. I will be 41 in a few days. Well, at the end of the month. See, yeah, I'm already where you are. I don't need any more kids. She said I'm gonna have some more kids. Too funny. Nope. Yep. So I'm gonna ink these edges a little bit, just because I feel like it. Yeah. I think that if I were 10 years younger, maybe 5, 10 years younger, I would consider it. But considering that I'm not the healthiest I would like to be, I can't. I don't want to put my kids through that. I have really, really bad muscle and joint problems, so I don't want them to have to suffer with me not being able to go outside and play with them. Okay, so I just made this banner, maybe a little bit too big for this one, but I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to plop it right there, just like that, with another foam tape. And I believe I also got this from the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you, because I definitely admire your craftiness. I'm like, how did she do that? So pretty. Then I realized that you must have a lot of patience. You have 4 kids. I have a little bit of patience. It's getting better. Definitely getting better. I really want to play around with another paper pad. So we're going to transition from that. Still in the same theme of birthday cards. But, oh no, why'd you do that? You know, I keep forgetting that I have to mail this stuff off to people. And why would I put a tail? I guess I won't be mailing that. That'd have to be a hand-delivered birthday card. Because I don't want to have to fold any of the things over to actually send out to anyone. Alright, so these are our first 2 cards that we've completed. Yay. It didn't take that long either. And that is how they look. Cool. All these items were Dollar Tree items except for the cardstock, which I picked up from Michael's, which was $2. So that's something that you can think about when you are saying that you can't afford a lot of crafting items. The cardstock was on sale, so you can always beat up the sale papers when you get a chance to look through them. And then if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can do that. Yes, I am actually doing a paper pad swap with someone. And so we picked our paper pad from the the Michael's $5, what is it called? The Hot Buy paper pad. So that's what we're going to be doing. It definitely changes your mind when you think about a lot of stuff that you could be doing with your money. So all this, like I was saying, you know, except this right here and the ink. Some things you don't want to go cheap on. Like if you're going to get inexpensive paper, then you need to have good quality ink. If you're going to get scissors, you want to get a decent pair of scissors. I don't like the Dollar Tree scissors. I think they are horrible. So we're going to be using this little, what is this? A pineapple. We're going to use this pineapple. And I wanted to use this Pretty in Palms, but I think I'm going to use this right here, Bahama Mama. And I believe, I want to say it's still at Michael's in the Hot Buy section. I'm not quite sure. I have not been going to the Hot Buy section lately because I have some paper pads already, and I think I already have all the ones that I feel like I need in my life. But you know, that changes whenever you see someone show a new paper pad. Oh yeah, see, this is what I think. This is just my philosophy, and you of course can tell me if you think that's not right. I feel that when I see a cute paper pad on sale at a store, let's just say Tuesday morning, you have to get it right then, right there, because it is a great deal. Maybe you missed it when it first came out in that collection, and then if you don't get it the next day you go back, it's gonna be gone. And so some things, that's how I look at it. I'm like, yes, I gotta get it, because if I don't get it, some other crafter is gonna beat me to the punchline and it's gonna be gone. Now I went to Tuesday morning on Friday and I bought zero paper. Zero paper. I didn't see any I liked. I was just like, oh, you're not buying any paper. That is really cool. I'm gonna cut all this down in 4 inches. Hopefully I can get that right. Exactly. I was just like, no, but I really went for the stamps because you all know that I'm like a stamp junkie. And I didn't really get a lot of those stamps. And I was looking through some of the stuff that I have unpacked, and those Inka Dinka Do stamps, the little squares that they're selling right now. I got some of those last time and they were actually 49 cents and now they're 99 cents. I do understand inflation, so I'm not going to complain too much. But geez. Alright. Okay. The one thing I think I always try to get when I go to Tuesday morning is tools. Things that's going to help me craft better versus just randomness. Because I saw someone do a haul the other day and I was just like, why do you need, like, what is that really for? Exactly. Like I remember, Jan, when you hauled the the yarn, I was like, oh, that is so pretty. But I was like, would you ever really use it? Like, pretty versus can I use it is different. And so I didn't go. I went and looked at it. I was like, that's so pretty. But then I looked at my yarn collection because it's not even I'm not even using it right now. I was like, I don't need it. You don't need it. And that's how I've been telling myself. Like, I've been questioning the purchase a lot more. I'm like, okay, if you're going to purchase it, when are you going to use it? Because you have all this other stuff that you haven't used yet. And what are you going to make? And what are you going to do with it? I've watched a lady do a haul, and she hauls and crafts at the same time. Like, she's like, I hauled this stamp and look at what I made. And she shows you what she makes. And I'm like, I got to start doing that. I'll buy stuff and leave it in the car for like a month. And then it'll be all wilted and melted over because it's so hot. Yes, Tuesday morning, they know what they're doing. I'm going to be using this Dreamy paper pad again. And this time I'm going to probably pull out this blue. I think that'll look okay with this. When you go to Tuesday, let's just be honest. When you go to Tuesday morning and you see a paper pad that normally sells for $20 at another store and it's on sale for $6.99, $5.99, $4.99, you really should get it when you see it. Because if not, you will not be able to see it again. Good morning, Debbie. How are you today? Yes. Yes. Speaking of prices going up, I did a video about this. Ouch. This punch. This We Are Memory Keepers punch. You know, last year they brought out a lot of these punches, and I just had to have this one because I was like, I need a frame board. And it was $7.99. I saw it in the store the other day, and it's $11.99. Like, you have to, in my opinion, you do have to grab them the first round. If you don't, you're definitely going to not get it. But that's just my opinion. You know, I definitely could be wrong. Yeah. Some of the paper pads are $1.99 all the time, and then some of them are $2.99. Yeah. I guess they see how well it's received and then they plop it up, because I remember last year when everyone was going crazy over Martha Stewart, her stuff was cheap and then came back and it was real expensive, and you're like, oh, what happened? Why? No. Well, that's what I was saying. Because when I was in Mississippi, it was only 3 Tuesday mornings, and all of them got different stuff and sometimes the same stuff, but it was super spread out. Even here, because I'm in San Antonio, like some of the house mouse stamps you hauled, I didn't see. Yes, they need to clearance out and have better clearance prices, not just some random 10 or 20% off of something that's been there for a while. Definitely. Definitely need to clearance out better. Alright, I'm just scoring this up. I'm not sure if you all went to Michael's when they had this paper, but it is off a little bit. A little bit. Yep. Yep. But, you know, I guess that's something we could always write to the company and tell them that we feel like they're not discounting their stuff at a, not discounting, but marking down at a good price. I went to Tuesday morning. Was it Tuesday morning? Yes, it was like 3 weeks ago. I think that's when they had first brought those dies out. And the lady, I have my son, of course. And then I have this big purse. It's like a sack, not a real purse. It's like one of those beach bags you take to the beach. And I kept digging in it because my son wanted candy. He wanted this. You know, if you have kids, you know your kids are always wanting something out of your purse that's of yummy goodness. Well, she kept looking at me like I was stealing. And I was just like, ugh, don't come back here in the morning. Don't come back here in the morning. Do you think you have to dust it off from the store? Or do you think you have to dust it off from them bringing it to the store? All right, so I'm just folding this over. And if you don't know, I love blue. Blue is my favorite, one of my favorite colors. Oh, being there so long, yeah. I found something that had 6.17 on there. And I was like, is this on sale? The lady was like, no, it's regular price. I was like, I'll still take it, but it would have been better if it was on sale. Because it was just $5, even though $5 is a lot of money sometimes. And I think that I am going to do a little something different. I know I just cut up this beautiful pineapple paper, but I'm going to set that to the side and try something else. I have been working on stamping out floral prints more lately. I'm going to make this into a background first. So this stamp right here is an Inka Dinka Doo stamp. I love them. I love this thing. Yeah, I saw a lot of people buy those punches and then they said they took them back because they didn't work. So it'd be interesting to see what you have to say. Really, Deb? That just means someone's beating you to the sale before you even get there. That sucks. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe they're just not good at marking the stuff properly, you know, doing their inventory properly. I think some places that have, a high population in crafters definitely do better, or people that buy stuff to resell it, however you look at it. Because I am a part of this Facebook group and I saw someone, they had bought all the stuff like from Tuesday Morning and Hobby Lobby when they was doing that clearance, and they was selling it for a regular price, and I was like, please no one buy this stuff. Like, you know, those stamps. Let me see if I can pull one really quickly. Like this right here, you know, it's $5, and you see how it says 19. So what she did was she just put a sticker right on top of that, and so you can kind of see the clearance, and she was selling it for $20. And I was like, please don't buy it, please. And I'm not a hater of that. You know, if you're gonna make your money, that's fine. But you're doing it for the full markup, really? That kind of bugs me. Ooh, that got busy quick, didn't it? No. Yes, I usually ask when the truck comes in too. So this one guy, he was like, yes, our truck comes in on Tuesdays and we get everything out on Thursday. That could be possible, Joyce. I'm only going to play around with one of these and see how it's going to work for me. My brain is dilly-dallying over here with something else. Let's see. I think that with destashing, if you're going to do a destash, then you need to do a real destash. If you're going to sell it, you need to say it's for sale. Because when you destash, it means you have so much junk that you're trying to get rid of it. You're not trying to make a huge profit from it. Selling means you want to get profit. But since I've been vocal, like making videos, I've always had that problem with people. Because let's just say I say, okay, I bought this from the store for $5 and I'm destashing it for $5. No, I just want you to give me my money back for it. And that's not really a destash. I bought it for $5, I'm selling it for $2. That's a destash. Just like garage sales. I went to this garage sale one time and this lady was like, this man was like, how much is this? And she was like, it's $7. I paid $8. No, she said, I paid something for it. He's like, okay. And he just put it down and her husband like Her husband shook his head like, you ain't gonna make no money. Yeah. If someone's doing a good D-stash, I'll definitely support them because some people actually know what a D-stash is, where others don't really understand the concept of a D-stash. All right. Exactly. 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 That's how it should be. Well, I guess that's how we want it to be, but then they don't. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that now. I'm going to have to put that to the side. We started talking about D-stashing, a hot topic. All right, let's see. I need to get another sheet of paper. I'm not sure if you all use stickers in your projects. Exactly. If you're calling it a D-stash. Now, if you're saying for sale, I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm going to just leave this card as is. I'm actually going to give this to my big roommate today when he comes home from work. And so I'm going to put this on you are a whole lot of lovely. Even though he's not a whole lot of lovely. It's kind of girly, but I'm going to give it to him. Because he's been working hard. He deserves something. Yep, I got these from Hobby Lobby. You're going to have a moving sale? Oh, good luck. Yeah. Someone said serious crafters don't use stickers. I was like, oh, I was so offended. I was like, I consider myself a serious crafter. Yeah. You know, I told myself once I finish getting, you know, the story about everyone's crafting life, when I finish using all this, I want to do this. And yeah. Yes, this lady on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, she was like, because someone was saying something about rubber stamps. No, they were talking about Hobby Lobby because, you know, Hobby Lobby is getting rid of some of their scrapbooking section to make room for, someone said they were making room for a baking section. So she was like, yep, I don't know why they have so many stickers. You know, you could tell the condensation, sarcasm in her voice. But anyway, I picked this up. I'm surprised it sticks because this brand right here sometimes does not do that great at sticking. But anyway, yeah, I like these. These are really cute. I wish they would have been less than $1, but it's okay. Yep, she was like, you know, serious crafters don't use stickers. And someone wrote, what did she say? She said a lot of kids use the stickers, you know, for their school projects and stuff like that. And then I was like, a lot of beginners use wooden stamps. You don't walk into a store and you're like, yeah, give me all the Tim Holtz stuff. Make sure I get a platform and I get this. I need a Misty, blah, blah, blah. You kind of work your way up into being a snob, a craft snob, in my opinion. Like, now that I've used archival ink, I don't really want to use another kind of ink because I think it does a great job, even though it stains your stamps. But I would never tell someone you know, you're a beginner because you're using stickers. I lost some paper. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. I think sometimes people, their view on what you should or should not do is just crazy. And I showed this at the beginning of the video. I usually get this whenever I see these types of scrapbooking things. I grab them. Also, I try to grab them from Tuesday morning as well when they have, not Tuesday morning, Michael's, Joann Fabric, and Hobby Lobby when they have the 50% off. I'll try to grab a scrapbook piece as well. The scrapbook scraps, because you don't have to worry about cutting paper down too much. I hope that I can use, I want to use this pineapple, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this pineapple because I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I had, you know, the Xyron. I have a little small one that I got from Walmart a few years ago, and I used it. And I was like, oh my God, I can make my own stickers. So awesome. And I never did. Not yet, at least. Not yet. Yeah. But, you know, the fascination behind being able to create your own stuff is awesome. Like, I went to Joann Fabric and I was looking for some satin or silk fabric, because I was going to, well, I am going to make some pillowcases. And when I got it, my boyfriend was like, what are you going to do with that? I was like, I'm going to make pillowcases. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Because he's like, you have all this fabric and you don't do anything with it. And so whenever people say, oh, you can do that, you can make it yourself, I'm like, you definitely can make it yourself. I'm going to, I saw this on Pinterest, but I'm not doing it right. I'm going to stamp just around the edge right here with this stamp. And this stamp came from Michaels, and it was $1. So again, it's inexpensive and you can definitely use it. You know, it's a Studio G, which I could have sworn Joann Fabric used to have a lot of Studio G products, but then they got rid of them. Like, they clearanced out a lot of their stuff and they went to Miss Sparkle & Co. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I keep saying that in like a lot of the videos that I record, but I'm not sure. The one thing that I haven't learned how to do is exactly. I haven't learned how. I want to get some masking tape, masking paper, and make opposite stamps, you know, reverse stamps. I picked up some, you know, right now, Tuesday morning. If you have a Tuesday morning near you, they're selling things that you can make your own stamps from. So I picked up that tape that you connect those stamp. So it's the stamp, the foam, and then that little double-sided tape that they're selling. I picked that up because I was like, you know, I'm going to take some of my stamps off the block. And this would be very good for me to just use like that. Which, in, you know, in my opinion, I was like, this is awesome. So I just got to execute that idea. I'm not sure. Joann's had 50% off all their stamping supplies, so I did not jump on that. But I did, the last time they had it, I got some house mouse stamps, and they finally showed up. I don't know what's going on with Joann's shipping, but it's not the greatest. I do not like it at all. Yes, I like a lot of the wooden stamps because you don't need to pull out anything. You can just stamp right onto them and be done with it. The only thing about the wooden stamps is they take up so much space. Like, if you start to collect amass a lot of them, they take up so much of your space. So I really want to take some of mine off the stamping block. I just got to figure out which ones I want to take off, and then I'll be able to buy more, I guess, since I make more space. I have really started enjoying yeah, that's what someone told me that Deb actually had said that they cancel your order, and I was like, they better not cancel my stamps, because I bought some house mouse stamps. I was like, they better not cancel them. But I'm just waiting for a good sale. Like, I wish, which is crazy, but I wish that you could go to the Tuesday morning distribution center and just walk around and buy stuff. Because I would go there like once a month. Maybe not that often, because we'd be broke. But, you know, like right now I'm saving up for Black Friday. I know it's not, Black Friday is far away, but I'm definitely saving up for Black Friday because oh yeah, I counted them just to make sure. I would definitely be broke. So I counted the stamps I ordered just to make sure, and it had all of them on the shipping label, and I counted them. They were all in the package as well. I would definitely be broke if I can go to the distribution center, Joyce. You're absolutely correct. But I'm saving up for Black Friday. I'm going to try to, again, question all of my purchases until Black Friday. And then I'm just going to go crazy and get whatever I want. It's going to be a super great deal. Yeah. That is the problem with me. Like, once I put this crazy tape down, I don't like to tear the tape back up. So now I just need to find a sentiment or something to put in the middle of this. And that one would be done as well. I was thinking I could put a prickly. Oh, yeah. They have this little, not a machine. It's like a thing that you can put it down. But I'm just, I play it by eye, I guess, instead of ear. Right? I need a sentiment or something. Like, I don't really have a lot of sentiments close by, but I would like something that looks so plain and needs something else. Stamps. Sweet. Yeah, I have the Tim Holtz platform, Sweet. So you need me to, I need to find a Sweet. I don't have Sweet. Do I have Sweet? Yes, I do have Sweet. No, I don't. I don't have Sweet close by. Let me see. Hold on. So the sentiments that I have readily available says, love grows, stuck on you, happy birthday. I have this one, be strong, go with your heart, and believe miracles can happen. Anything can happen. And then like, I don't really have any sentiments close by. Oh, let's see. Maybe I can put a clear one on there. Let's see. You really need to open up that Tim Holtz, Deb. What about Smile? What do y'all think about Smile? Stickers? No, I'm not going to buy any stickers on Black Friday. Okay, Smile. You think Smile works? I'm going to get some stamps. And I'm going to tell you what kind of stamps I want. Thank you so much. I want to get some Gorgeous Girl stamps. The new ones, the new mini ones, the 51 through whatever. I know they're on a new number. I think they're on like 70 something now. And then I think some ink, some more ink. You know, I had bought some Momenta ink and I didn't like it that much. All right, Smile it is. Yay. Smile looks like it's spelled wrong, even though I know that's how you spell it. It just looks funny. I probably should have put something under there. Alright, so let's see. Let me varnish this down. Alright. Do you all buy from paperwishes.com? I bought some templates from there, and I'm going to be trying to use those. Well, not trying. I am going to use those templates to make cards. No, they have $2 Tuesday usually, and I think that they have a really good shipping time. Turnaround time is very quick, and they have good customer service. And the ladies that make those little videos seem like. Did you, Deb? Have you used them yet? That's what I need to, because I tried them out and it didn't turn out so great. I actually wanted to use them because I'm like, okay, Brandy, your cards are too basic. Like, you know, it's just open and fold card. And then I'm like, okay, let's get with it. Let's do some other stuff. Let's make some stuff. And then, yeah, it doesn't turn out that great. But I just need to keep, you know, practice makes practice, right? Makes better. I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to pull out my stamping tool, actually, if I can find it. And we're gonna try just some different things. I want to make some nautical themed cards, of course. It wouldn't be a video if I didn't have something related to the nautical in here. I want to show you a card that I made the other day. And I'm not sure if you have these layering stamps, and I'm not sure if you like them, but I absolutely wanted all the ones that had the sea on there. And now they have a lot more. They have like elephants, birds, and all these other things. And I don't think I'm going to get all of that, but look at this. This is the card I made using the Bahama Mama paper. This Hello Friend, I don't know where I got it from. And this is a Dollar Tree little enamel dot. And then this is some flowers that I cut out from an unbranded die. And then this right here. This guy right here is like, hey, let's party. And so I thought it would look so good together because it's really, in my opinion, very tropical. And this is a gray piece of paper that I used. And I just had to have, like, I really, really wanted to try it. This layering stuff. And I'm like hooked on it, but I'm so nervous because, you know, color combinations are not my strong suit. I don't always do well on those, but we're going to try it. Thank you so much. We're going to try it with this one right here. The thing is, you know, when they always say go from like the solid one and then it's like light, dark, or whatever. With that one, I tried this green this blue Forget Me Not. This right here. And then I went with this one, and it didn't turn out so great. And you guys will see that in like a video, hopefully in like a week or so. Because I still have videos from Mississippi. I'm quite sure some of you can tell that they are videos from Mississippi still being posted. Alright, so I just need to grab some paper, and I'm going to just try to do something different. Different as in not the same paper. I'm not sure if you've seen this paper before. It comes from Michaels. So Michaels brand. I guess it used to be in the Hot Buy section. Not the Hot Buy, the dollar section. But I've never seen this paper before. And I'm quite sure the lady that sold it for $1 probably got it for like 15 cents. But I just absolutely think this is really good. And it's 12 pieces, you know, and it's a big size paper. Yeah, I think these, I think they got rid of them. They don't sell these anymore. So I think I'm going to try this globe or the world map. Or maybe this. Maybe. But I just have been telling myself, use all of your paper up. Use all your stuff up. Use it, use it, use it. Don't buy more unless you don't have that color. Unless you don't want that. The only thing that I will tell you all that I will always probably buy is the Hot Buy stuff. Probably. So, that's crazy, I know. So if you see right here, like I was telling y'all, if you got this paper, it is definitely off some. So if I put these two corners together right here, these two corners don't add up. You see it's off some right there. So you just have to be aware of that. I guess you got to make your own paper if you really want to cut it or whatever. You definitely have to make it how you want it to be made. And maybe that's why it's $2 and they realize that. I have been looking for some lace in my boxes. And I had labeled them like ribbon, lace, mesh, or whatever because I make wreaths as well. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, I did this a while back with my scraps. I just got some paper punches and punched out a whole bunch of punches. So you see like right here, you see I have this all the way to the top, but if you look, notice it's not all the way to the top there. And at first I thought I was cutting this paper crooked, but then I realized that the paper was just not even. And on this side, it's definitely even. It's flush with the board. So, yes. So this is what I would say for those paper pads that you buy and you don't like all the paper in there. That is a good time to gift out pages. And I know that sounds crazy. And you can cut it up and make books. I I'm not good with the single pages. I tend to forget that they're there and they get wrinkled and folded over. Story of my life, right? Story of my life. So, yeah. Yes. So what I've been trying to do lately, you know, since we were talking about the 12 by 12 challenge that you and Deb are doing, when I go to a paper pad, like if I'm only going to use one sheet, I try to get the sheet that I find least attractive to, and I spruce it up to make it more attractive. Because I realized that someone had showed me a piece of paper, and it was like, isn't this ugly? And I was like, that is gorgeous. So every paper pad that you like or don't like, or sheet, maybe someone else does find it more attractive than you do. So I just cut this in half, supposedly, and it's off. You know, it really messes with your ego, your cutting skills ego. Like this one is definitely off, even though I scored it. So what I've been doing is just going back and cutting it down after I finish it. This daggone paper. Yes. So Deb, I'm not sure who all you follow on YouTube, but it's this lady, I don't remember her name. I watched the video like last year. She took a 12 by 12 page piece of paper, and she's like, what am I going to do with this? And so what she did was she took the paper, you know, like they have those big sentiments in the center of it, and she cut it all off. She actually hand tore it, and she created a picture, like a frame or whatever. So she took the sentiment out of the whole thing and just used that sentiment like a collage piece of something of a sort, and it was very, very pretty, very nice. I was like, I gotta copy that. I gotta do that, because a lot of this paper that we buy is definitely not for regular paper crafting. It's much more for scrapbookers than not. I guess for paper crafters that don't scrapbook, that's why they sell the same sheets in those packs. But I wouldn't want to buy the same sheets and repeat, you know, use them over and over again. Yeah, I really need to try and do some mixed media. I've been wanting to try it. I'm good with collaging, but I have so many ideas in my head. Like I want to make a steampunk thing. I think you'll probably see that soon. I want to do a steampunk craft, but I need to just look up a few more things on steampunk. Come on. Alright, so I'm just trying to cut this paper down a little bit more even for myself versus not even. I know a lot of people have problems with those 12 by 12 pages, trying to figure out what to do with them. And then once you figure out what to do with them, you know, you're like, okay, this isn't a bad idea. So also for Black Friday, I think I'll probably get the Tim Holtz sleeve, because I keep mine in the box still. Whenever I use it, I just keep it in the box so I don't screw it up. Yeah, I have to go and watch them. Lately, this is going to sound really crazy. I haven't been really watching a lot of videos of people that I'm subscribed to. I've been watching like random, like I'll type in a random thing and look at it like that, which is crazy. Because I've been trying to figure out how to do a few other types of crafts. So I've been trying to find people that do those crafts. And I've just been typing in, like, for example, Tim Holtz platform. And whatever comes up in that instant, that's what I've been kind of watching. And again, I got this paper pad, and I'm going to do this. Did they, Joyce? Oh, why do you tell me these things, ma'am? Why? Why? That's a great idea. A composition book. I never thought of that one. You know, Debbie, I always thought that your love was shabby chic. Like, I don't know. Whenever I think of shabby chic, I think of you as the queen of shabby chic. It's not $12.99, Joyce. Are you serious? Like, I'll have to go ahead and go and buy that. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm definitely not shabby chic. Whenever I think of shabby chic, I don't know. I think of flowers. Like, that's probably not a good thing, but that's what I normally think of. You avoided the Hobby Lobby sales, Deb? How'd you do that? I'm gonna have to get that sleeved in because I need that sleeve in my life. I really do. All right, I'm just looking at the back. They say go from solid to light, and this little guy is 3. Thank you for the inspiration, Deb. You're absolutely correct. I could definitely sew my own sleeve, but I don't want to. No, you know what I think I made, because I've seen a lot of people do that. Oh, when these things are stuck on good. I may try that. Pull out my sewing machine. I'm going to put it right here. Yep. I don't have a style. I think that I like steampunk, but I really don't have a style, honestly. They're so much fun. They are fun. Very, very much so. Yes, it does make sense. And they have so many layering stamps that you could really, you know, go crazy with it. For the last one, I'm going to use this black ink. And then, I don't even have any colors. Let me see. Excuse that glare. Let's see. Okay. That looks dark now. I can't see. Ugh, good grief. Where's my lighting guy? You got to try it, Deb. You got to try it. If you want me to sew my own little thing, you got to try it. So I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe these colors, right? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta try it. What do y'all think? Buttercup and sunflower, and then the black. So I can go, because it says to do like darkest to lightest. So maybe I can do sunflower, buttercup, and then the black, because the black just highlights the little pieces. Yes, I know. But I mean, for real serious Black Friday sale. Like, I missed a Black Friday sale last year, and I'm still kicking myself in the butt. Do blue, green, black. Blue, green, black. All right, good. I don't have to open these up. Now, see this green? The green doesn't, in my opinion, I think it's dried out, but we'll try it again. Let's see. Blue, green, black. You know, that's what I did on this one. Good morning, Barry Crafty. So we're going to try blue, green, black. Blue, green, black. The only thing about these stamps is that they are super strong. Strong. Let's see. Blue. I'm applying the blue right now. This color is so cute. Yeah, I'm not going to forget that. Joyce, I'm not going to forget that at all. Yep, I'm going to have to save. All right, a little bit CPR for Deb, just in case. All right. Let's see. Yay, look at that. Okay. This may work. The green may work this time since it's 3 stamps versus 2. It's a bead fest. Ooh, Deb. Good luck. I hope you have fun if you do go. I've never been to any like crafting events or anything like that. The only kind of events that I've ever been to are the video gaming events, which is I can't even think of it. Comic-Con. Yep. Okay. All right. That's the next one. Okay. I'm trying to keep this as steady and stable as possible. But that stamp is so strong that it's just pulling it up. Now see, this one, it looks very vibrant in my opinion. But it does not, I don't know, it doesn't stamp too great. And it could just be that I wasn't stamping properly. But we'll see. We'll see. Use washi. Okay, I'll do that next time. I saw someone, like they have a long magnet that they use on theirs. I was like, that's a genius idea. Oh. All right. Some CPR going on over here. Yeah, this green does not stamp out that well. It's on there, but I'm not sure if I really think it does a great job. Come on, get it together. I know, right? Get it together. All right. I still think that that color is cute. But we're going to see. Now this black, get ready to be amazed because this black ink, in my opinion, is amazing. With these layering stamps, that is. I don't know about the rest. Yep. Anything with blue or green on there, you can't go wrong, you know. And then you just throw it in, throw some gray in, and it's magic. Definitely magic. I'm biased, though. I'm definitely biased. Alright, so here we go. And the good thing is, even though it's layering, you don't have to be super precise with it. Now, let's see. Yep, I didn't screw that up. You got to use them. You got to use them. Like, I have decided, you know, I've been telling myself I'm going to use what I have. And for me, when I go out and I seek something, like I have to have a certain thing, if I don't use it, then all that hunting something down is just screwing it up. Like, it takes away the fun and everything in it for me. So, I really, really wanted these layering stamps, the nautical ones at least. Oh yeah, who wants to fussy cut? No one. But I'm quite sure that they probably have some type of I'm not going to fussy cut this. I'm going to cut around just enough, and I'm going to embellish the crap out of the paper. So yeah, that's why I did this like that with those flowers. I'm going to pull out those flowers again. But it looks very tropical to me. Yep. You could always use a die. I mean, yeah, a die cut. I wonder if they had this in die cutting. Oh yeah, 5 times. Yep. So this, thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate that. This Tim Holtz platform was a splurge for me last year. You know, that's when they had a lot of controversy behind it. It kept being back ordered. I had ordered from a cherry on top, I think. And they kept saying it's going to come, it's going to come, it's going to come. And it never, you know, they kept saying, oh, it's back, back, back. And then he was saying on one of the videos he made that they were just making sure that there was no copyright infringement. Because, you know, for the, like the people that use the Misty or the Misty person, you know, she doesn't, you know, that's when the Hampton Art stamp tool, Stamp Perfect, had came out. And everybody wanted to get it. And then it was a big deal behind that. Some controversy behind that. So they was just trying to make sure that it was good to go. And I was like, I need to get that. I really, really wanted it because you see, you can take your hinges off. That's why I like it. And you can do mixed media with it. And it's, I think that it'll take some beating. Like, it definitely takes beating. The only thing that I don't like is right here. I'm afraid that I may crack it. Yeah. So, but I had pre-ordered mine. Like when I saw him use it at the CHA. I think that's what they called it last year. I don't know. I really, really wanted it, and I had pre-ordered mine. And then that's why I was just like, I gotta have it. Yeah. I never bought the Misty because I was like $60. I'm not sure how much you spent on yours. But I was like, that's a lot of money. You know, when you're a cheapskate, you do tend to say stuff like that. But I like it. I think whatever can help you craft better, go for it. Whatever makes you happy. Alright, so I have this little seahorse, and I put him over to the side because I do want to cut him out. Unfortunately, like, I'm not sure if I like the color combo. I do like the colors, but I think, let's see, cause see how they got this one like purple, pink. I don't have purple and pink, so it don't even matter. Yeah. Now, let's see. Have y'all seen this one? It's a new paper collection from, where does that store? Hobby Lobby. Duh, Brandy. I got it for the ladies. Some of these little colors. But I was thinking I could try to use that one. Yeah, I like it a lot. I haven't used it yet. I was going to use it today, but I didn't. But I did get it for that. And so we're going to pull out this paper pad again. I was thinking about using these pineapples. Okay, if that's what you want to do. No, I have to look at it. I have to go and check. I have to go and check. Jan, if you want to do that, let me know. Or whoever. I don't mind. Actually, I was going to ask. I don't mind doing a swap of something that I have access to, which is my stamps. Most of my stamps. Okay, so let's see how we're going to make this little guy. See, you know, this would be good if I had my dies. I can cut this out. Good morning, Christy. How are you today? But I don't have it. But we're going to make this work. Let's see. I have some of these flowers right here. Morning, Ruth. How are you? Happy Easter to everyone. Happy Resurrection Day for anyone that's religious and believes in the true meaning versus the commercial. My email address is, these are die cuts, lefthandedcrafter@yahoo.com. So just like my YouTube name, except with no hyphen. LEFTHANDED crafter@yahoo.com. Yep. All right. Jen, I've emailed you before. I'm not sure if you got it. With the pocket letter, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pocket Letter. But I'll go and stalk you out again in a group and email you. All right. So let's see what we're going to be doing now. Because I think I'm going to put this sentiment. It's okay, Jan. Wishing you oceans of joy, or you, me, and the sea. I think I'm going to put you, me, and the sea somewhere on here. But first, let's go ahead and try to place this down. And put this to the side. Deb, did you want some of these? Yes, I do. I do have yours, Joyce. You just got to let me know what kind you want. And if you're very particular, like you only want it on color paper, I can tell you right now that I only use the highest quality paper I use, I guess, is a Georgia Pacific 110 white. And it'll probably be with archival, the Ranger archival ink. Now, if you want something special like fancy schmancy, we'll have to discuss that. Because I don't know about that one. That is great. That is great. I've made a few. This is the it's unbranded. It's an unbranded dye, Deb. You know what that means, right? Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, all right. Yeah, I can stamp you out, not stamp. I can cut you some out. Just, email me and let me know. Joyce, we'll have to discuss that offline if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say unbranded. All right, so now here comes the rub, I guess, because I don't want to fussy cut around him. I want to leave him as solid as possible. So let's see. I should have did two, right? Because it's just one little lone seahorse. Yeah, I usually say overseas. But I do enjoy saying unbranded. I've never seen, I don't even know, or international. Yes, Deb, definitely international. All right, so I'm going to cut this down right here. Gonna be skinny. Okay, Joyce, like, yeah, I got it now. I see someone has had their morning juice. I normally don't promote products, but if you are looking for a paper trimmer, that's all I'm gonna say. Cuts like butter until you ruin the blade, and then you have to get another one. I don't have my corner rounder. Can you believe I don't have my corner rounder? So I'm gonna try to round these corners. Yes, I love that. And Tuesday Morning had them on sale last week, right? They had them in stock, but they were the thin ones and they were $9.99. Yeah, Joyce, I don't have my corner rounder. But, hey! Thank you, Tracy. All right. Yeah, they do sell the blades. Berry Crafty gifted me some, so I'm good for a little bit. I know. I haven't found my other punches. I need to go ahead and round on these corners. Oh. If Carol were here, she'd be saying the same thing. And I'm going to ink the edges up on these as well. I hope everyone has a great Sunday. It is April 1st. I cannot remember a time when it's been April Fool's Day and Easter in my entire life. And if it was, I guess no one made a big deal about either one of them. But I have not. I can't remember a time. Like I was telling that to my big roommate, and he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't remember a time when Easter has fallen on April 1st. Like this is like the first time in my life that I can remember that." So it's just interesting. And I was like, I wonder how many Easter pranks will go on. Like, if you have Easter egg hunts, you're going to put some empty eggs out there or something like that. Upset the kiddos. Okay, so now what I want to tell you all is that I've been using these right here and sponges to use ink edges. Oh, she was dying for a corner round. Oh, that's not good. That would be cruel, but hey, that's how parents are. I don't know what brand this is. I thought it was the Hero Arts brand, but I'm not sure. And then I thought it was the Paper Pumpkin. I don't know what it is, honestly. It doesn't have anything at the bottom. But I just use them like that to ink, and I've been practicing some stenciling and things like that. So I'm going to ink it up with this one, and I do this. I know some people use the tip, like Very Crafty. 60 years ago, Jan. That's probably why I don't remember, because I'm not that old yet. So, yep. Or I shouldn't say yet.